first pitch moments away in Cleveland. It's the Yankees and the Indians next. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Shane Bieber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
LeMahieu.
No balls and one strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. The next 3-2.
But the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone. An absolute bomb. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
And the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
1-1 the count. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 2-2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
23 pitches already here in the 1st inning. 2 balls and a strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, I got to commend him away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the 1st. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former 1st-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Now here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And another.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Line to the right side. Judge is there, 1 away.
Batting 2nd, the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Fouled off. Ramirez, the runner at second with one away. Now a look and a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Cole into the windup. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
In now, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Down the third baseline, but this is foul. fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 3-2 pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. On a line, that's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Labor Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Yankees start to pull away a bit. It's now 4-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Here's Carlos Santana now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's just 1 for 6.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, outside. That's
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Josh Naylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Top of the third set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
That's inside. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there to Santana to get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Ready for another chance? Luke Voigt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. To short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yanks leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. At the plate, Delino DeShields, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Off man.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now a bunt attempt here. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Frazier is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, up there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the fourth. And set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this one will bounce into the wall.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup, right?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Yanks held in check. They lead it 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So now Carlos Santana, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lays off 2-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH. Franmil Reyes reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. On a line, that's a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 55.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Roberto Perez fouled off. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a relay home. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Stepping in now, Josh Naylor, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 out here and a runner at second. 1-2 now, as that one's fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 4-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Gary Sanchez.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Perez goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
1-2.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Misses, ball 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Right to him. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Here comes the 1-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Giancarlo Stanton would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And that's low, ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 5-2 New York. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Indians, the center fielder, Delino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Delino DeShields is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Now the 1-1 pitch is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jacob.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. DeShields breaks from the bag. In there. Now the throw. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Count still at 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Again, a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Full sets. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 0-2 delivery on the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby now.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Franmil Reyes swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
So here's Tyler Naquin, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 6-5. Cal Quantrill takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 38, Cal Quantrill.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voigt. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1.
Nope. Not that.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Clint Frazier.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. He's set and the pitch. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. From the belt, the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 0-1 on its way. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for the Yankees. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Jonathan Loizaga enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43, Jonathan the white.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Roberto Perez.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Josh Naylor, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, and he has it for the out. Ready once again, Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
And right into, and it's off the first base bag. LeMahieu's got it, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Second baseman.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Cesar Hernandez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He's set. The payoff pitch down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And And he popped him up. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate as they tack on an important run to make it 7-5 now.
Well, show track will demonstrate here. The result of that play may have been much different if not for the great speed. He was pumping his arms, chugging the legs the whole way, and made it just in time to score the run.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Three-run home run down the line in right, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Nick Nelson, 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Nick Nelson.
So now to the plate, Carlos Santana.
First baseman.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rambi.
To the plate now, Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. 7th inning ready to roll. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His second of the game as they've cut this deficit down to 4. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that one is gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the mistake by the lake. But Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit him out of, D-Row.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super big. It's cold out there. The ball is not traveling. Once the summer months heat this place up, right center becomes a nice option.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Maton, a 27-year-old. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 2-2.
We got 3 and 2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Gio Urshela. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Naquin. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Indians 10 and the Yankees 8. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Tyler Naquin.
Tyler.
First offering on its way. Left side, but well foul. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw to first. Hats off to that one.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Standing in, Roberto Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Josh Naylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
The count is 1-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it, though. It's 10-8. Number 99 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 99.
Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Clint Frazier.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier, as it's now a 1-run ball game. Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. This ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Ball 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there. And you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Number 14, Tyler Williams.
The 1-0. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out at third. One out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Ready with the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 is lined into right center. Base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Racing back the left fielder. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Cam Hill gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 27, Cam Hill. The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
3 runs already home here. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gone! A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton as they open up a 4-run lead. Oliver Perez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 39, Oliver Perez. Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at ball one. Perez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he fouls this one off. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. High in the air down the right field line. Naquin is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they get the long ball working here as they club 3 home runs in the inning on their way to putting up a 6th spot. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 14-10. Tyler Wade is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Number 14, Tyler.
Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The center fielder.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cesar Hernandez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Ball 1. After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 0-1. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Gloved by LeMahieu. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Wade. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Sanchez, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away. DJ LeMahieu will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 2-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes. In tight at 93, ball 1. A ball and a strike. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. The Yanks leave 1. but they still managed to hold a 4-run lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Carlos Santana is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Next will be the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. A runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit were vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
From the stretch, Tyler Naquin stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Weak grounder down the first baseline. To second for one. And the tag gets him. A one-run is in to score on the play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Digging in, Roberto Perez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Chapman sets. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Judge. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
14-12 the final score in this ball game. New York used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Nick Nelson earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.